This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Penn State's offense will have the football first here. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. It's 3rd down. Opening drive of this conference championship game. To throw, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. The Wolverines offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. They're guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Looking deep down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down. Almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
The Wolverines will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Punt over the middle. It's Klein. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route.
He's in the clear. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. It's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Coach, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
God, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Dropping back. It's Allard. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Deflected to the defense, forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down. And the Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Now they finally get him, but he had a nice late in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka, Tyrone Wheatley, and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Inside the 25. They make the stop, and not before a solid gain that time. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking for some space. It's Haynes.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Just a couple more plays. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
This will likely be the last play of the half. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. On first and 10, looking to throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game, but when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Makes the catch. It's McCulley. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Michigan. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Caught over the middle. It's lost. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Dropping back. It's Allen. Looking right. This one caught. Here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
With the catch, it's Singleton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Receiver in motion now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to run it. It's Allen. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running back has it on the screen now. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Offense out there for the first play of the first drive from the 18. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
He's running out of time here. Hit just as he throws the ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the third quarter of play. So Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. The coverage team able to bring the return to the ground. And the Penn State offense gets back on the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Grab down the middle. It's Penn. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up the first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He breaks free. He's in the clear. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Chewing clock with the running game. And they finally stop him, but a decent game that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. So no gain in what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.